smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with RIos, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with RIos, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with RIos, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with RIos, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with RIos, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with RIos, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with RIos, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with RIos, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with RIos, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with RIos, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Yeah, ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with RIos, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with RIos, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with RIos, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with RIos, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with RIos, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with RIos, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with RIos, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with RIos, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with RIos, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with RIos, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.
Let's get it started up in here, y'all. Let's get started. Let's just go. Let's just get it going, man. How y'all feeling up in here? Good morning. Fix that camera. This camera shot going. Let me get my... Progress over perfection. What's good to the Ghetto Cafe? What's good to my good people out here, man? How y'all doing? How y'all holding up? Hopefully everybody's having a beautiful morning. It's blessings to all. Blessings on blessings. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Just thankful to be up and able-bodied this morning, able to be able to get up in here with y'all. Not everybody woke up this morning. Prayers out to the families going through any any strife, any pain. Prayers out to any families going through turmoil that need words of encouragement, need God in their life. Prayers out to them and blessings to them. There's a lot of people going through some tough times right now in the world. Not our immediate world, but in the world as a whole, the world, earth. People need prayers. People need us. So don't think that your prayer doesn't matter, because it does. Every prayer matters, like every dollar, every super chat matters. Every prayer matters, like every super chat, every dollar matters here at the Ghetto Cafe, at the Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, let's go, man. Hopefully everything is good. You guys can hear me. You can see me clearly. Let me make sure audio is good. Audio is good. Visuals are good. Let me know. You know, I need y'all constructive criticism if things aren't going right. You guys are the first line of defense. Like, Rios, we can't hear your dumb ass. Rios, your mic is off. Rios, lagging. Just, you know, give me a good word, and I appreciate it. But with the times, I'm out of coffee, so I have to support the beast. I had to support the beast, man. McDonald's, McCafe. I had to support the beast. Huge corporation, but you know what? Sometimes you need your coffee. And it's some god dog good coffee. Not too hot. 2 creams, 2 sugars. You know, Rios watching his health. Doing my thing. But hey, shout out to you guys, man. Get your coffee, get your water, get your tea, get your smoothie, get your juice, whatever it is that you do. Get your breakfast. You guys are already on your way to drop your kids off, or if you're already on your way to work, or if you're already at work. Kill it. Today is yours. It is Friday. Today is Friday. We feeling good. We looking good. Feel good. You look good. You play good. Look the part, y'all. Go out there loving yourself. Don't worry about nobody's perception. I want to say thank you to Luck yesterday at the AM Wake Up Show. If you're new here, if this is your first time here, this is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm a little late this morning, but we trying to do every morning, touch base with you guys, get a good word in before the day starts so we can start the day on a positive note with some good energy, positive energy, focused on building and blessing and living a life of servitude. If you live a life of servitude, you'll always be busy. You'll always have something to do. If you're living a life of servitude, you'll never be bored. You'll never have nothing to do. There's always somebody out there that needs your help, somebody out there that always needs you to lend a ear, a mind, anything for people. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's a very small gesture that will help somebody through the day, through the week, through the month, through the year. From this minute to the hour, this second to the minute to the hour. It could be something small. So shout out to all y'all, man. Top Shelf Podcast, thank you for the $5. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Every super chat counts, because that is what keeps this independent media network, society of freedom going. Free from input of people telling me what to do, of sponsors telling me what to say. Like, you guys are what keep me free. So appreciate y'all, man. You guys update. I want to do this. I want to see this. Let's do a roll call. Where y'all at? Where you from? Are you on the East Coast? What city? What state? What area code? What zip code? Where y'all at, man? I'm about to get y'all low. Your location. Send me y'all low. A low roll call. Is that what the youngins is saying? Send me y'all low. What's y'all low roll call? Where y'all calling from, man? And what y'all doing at this moment? As you guys are watching, where are you and what are you doing? What's your plan for the day? Let's get a conversation going. Oh, Rios almost forgot to hook the phone up. Ain't nobody been really calling in lately, but still, I'm gonna have it ready to go. There we go. So just black, 1 sugar? Black, 1 sugar. I used to drink my coffee black. Moreno Valley checking in. Houston checking in. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning, sunshine, baby. I see you up in here, sunshine. Jersey. Sitting on the toilet. There you go. What's up, man? Best time to watch a stream alive. That's where I get most of my research done, on the toilet. That's how I escape my kids, escape my wife. I be in the bathroom. All right, damn, you taking a long time. Like, yeah, man. Shouldn't have ate that hot sauce. Shouldn't have ate them peppers. Oh, yeah. Just enjoying my alone time. On the road from North Carolina, headed to Arizona and Texas. Be safe on that road, Eastside Kennels. Be safe on the road, man. Shout out to you. On the road, OTR. OTR, I think, is on the road. You know, I'm old, but I think I know a few acronyms. What's going on in Texas, man? Let's talk about Jasmine Crockett losing her race to another Democrat. Jasmine Crockett lost. She gave up her seat to run for Senate. Did she give up her seat to run for Senate? But whatever she did, she gave up her seat to run and she lost. So she could run again in 2 years to get her seat back. But man, the cat that beat her was an ex-teacher, regular dude, regular smuggler kind of guy, just a normal person. Looks like the normal is coming back. Texas is going blue. Am I tripping? To my Texas people? Southside, James. Who else is in Houston? Yeah, somebody said Houston. Let's see, somebody else. I think there's 2 Houstons in here. Arizona, Portland. I heard Texas is going blue. I heard Arizona is going blue. I don't know, man. But shout out to y'all. Oh, I didn't even put the damn. That's if you want to talk. If you want to talk, call in, champs. Call in, champions. If you want to talk, call in, champions. Ah, man. This day and age, man, they voted. You know, it was so Jasmine Crockett, they've been calling her an all-star lately. They said she's an all-star. Maybe she was just a little bit too much for them. Maybe a little too strong for him, is what I'm going to say. She's a little too strong for him. Desert Hot Springs in the building, my guy Snorlax. But they voted in the Congress, they voted to be able to, so that they would be able to have to vote to go to war and be able to call back the missile strikes and say this and that. They voted against it. And I think 4 Democrats voted against control over Trump, a president being able to send a whole nation to war if he wants to. One man's mind can lead the most powerful war, most powerful military on his own, with his own mind, his own reconnaissance to say, yeah, you know what? I think we should go to war. An old man at that, an old man that doesn't even seem like he has his own facilities. So we're not going to vote to protect the people, to protect our babies, to protect our children from letting an old man, an old person, or somebody that's gone crazy, or somebody. It should never be one mind make a decision for all. That's never good. That's what we said. That's like that king shit. Southside James, that's what I think. I think they're going for like not the grandiose. I think Jasmine Crockett was dope. I do think she's dope. Not was dope. I think she is dope. She is dope. But I think not even just like look at like how some people can be like, maybe she's a little too argumentative, or maybe she's, like the whole shit they always say about our ladies, our women. She's a little too a little too strong, a little too forward. Like, I think she was dope. I think she went head on. Like, you need somebody that's going to go head on against the adversary and not run and curl up and tuck tail and go run away. And she was very smart, very, like, the way she said things, the way that she acted under pressure, I think that was a good look. And would have been a good look. It's a telltale sign, but they just went with regular, normal, regular degler. But I told you, their worst is better than our best in their minds. I want to look up who are the 4 Democrats. that voted against what would I say? Voted against war powers. It was called war powers, you guys. The four who ended up voting against the measure are Reps Jared Golden from Maine, Henry Kohler from Texas, Democrat from Texas, Greg Landsman, Democrat from Ohio, and Juan Vargas, Democrat from California. God dang it. Oh man, we need to hammer in on that dude. Pause. My bad. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not pausing nothing. Jared Golden. Let's see who this dude is. Jared Golden. Biography data. Occupation Congressman 2019. Bates College. BA residence. Lewiston. What does it mean? Memphis? What does it mean? Memphis? No, that can't be Memphis. What does it mean? God damn. 43, married, Democrat. Voted against the war powers. Let me see, who's the other one? Henry Queller. These are the people, man. Where's he from? He is from, this is the Texas dude. Y'all got to get on him, man. Y'all got to get on your Democrat. Henry Quellar, I don't know. Texas everything. University of Texas, PhD Texas Agriculture and Mechanical University. MBA University of Texas, JD Georgetown University, BS Laredo Community College. Started from humble beginnings. Age 70. That's Texas. Y'all got to get on him. Ohio ties. I don't know if you're from Ohio, but you got to get on Greg Landsman. Cincinnati, Ohio. 49. Democratic, married. And of course, it's all dumbass men. Juan Vargas. San Diego. God dog it. San Diego, California. He went to Harvard too. University of San Diego. Fordham University, Harvard Law School. God dog. This is the thing, man. We say we want to go blue and this and that. Just because you're the same skin folk, don't mean we kinfolk. Just because you're the same skin folk, don't mean we kinfolk. Just because we say, oh, he's Democrat or he's blue or he's Republican or this and that. All these people can be bought. They can be bought, man. All these people can be bought. The APAC shit, the corporate funding, all that shit, all these people, they just want a bunch of money, man. They want money. That $500,000 a year shit, like, you guys got to talk to your people. I'm going to find out who Juan Vargas is for sure. I'm going after Juan Vargas. We want Trump to just have all-seeing power for the next 3 years. Like, how are you a Democrat and you want Trump to have all this power for the next 3 years? You haven't seen what he's done? You haven't seen what's been happening? That's why I say that blue, red shit. You got to watch these individuals, man. You got to watch these people. And then, you know what I love, you guys? You know what I love? Tell me if I'm wrong, chat. Tell me if I'm wrong. Ghetto Cafe always correct me, right? The movie with Joker and Batman, it's a bunch of movies with Batman and Joker, but the one with Heath Ledger, Dark Knight or Dark Knight Rises or whatever, he exposed the world to itself. Joker exposed the world to itself and what it is capable of. People think that they're incapable of ugly deeds and acting ugly and will point to a felon or point to a prisoner or a criminal and or someone who's hungry and blame them and be like, oh, I can't believe you did that. But really, you ain't never been in a position where you've had to survive. You don't know what you'll do when you're hungry. You don't know what you do when you're on the defense. You don't know. Everybody has their own capabilities of what others would call ugly. Remember we were talking about integrity yesterday or whatever? Other people have different values. Like people say, oh shit, I can't be bought. My soul is not for sale. I would never sell my soul. But you don't even realize you did it a long time ago when you was on your own people, beating up your own people, shooting your own people, claiming this hood and riding on people who only look like you. That you did less, you did more for less. You did more for less. Life is way more valuable than $1. There ain't no amount of money that would make me sell my soul. Yeah, but you took a life for a color. Yeah, you sold your soul a long time ago. For a street, you don't own a home. For a city that took out almost every friend who's been murdered has been in that city. Every one of my friends who's been murdered is in a city. Blood spilled in the same city. Most of my loved ones, same place. And we owe our alliance there. White people, like, has your friend ever been, has one of your friends ever been, or not, I'm not even gonna say white people, I'm just saying people that are living a better life, a better to do life, different class. Has any of your friends been killed? Nah. Oh shit, 50 of mine been killed. Damn, I don't want to be your friend. Seems like your friends is just, seems like your homies is just croaking out here. But Joker exposed the world on itself. Even the thing with the inmates and the boats having the bombs, one could take out the other. Then him flipping Two-Face being flipped, turning the attorney general, the golden boy, into a menace, into a monster. Like even your best can turn into a monster if the situation causes it. Oh no, I would never sell my soul. I would never do this and that. I would never. But what if somebody had your kids? What if somebody had your mom? What if somebody had this? And in Batman, the girl's mom was in the hospital. The girl's mom was sick. And they leveraged that against her, like, oh, we're gonna blow up the hospital your mom's in if you don't do this. Turned in Harvey Dent's wife or girlfriend. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is for and why I'm saying it is all of these politicians, all of these political figures, all can be leveraged. They all can be leveraged. This shit that's in movies and shows about these black force security forces, the armed security forces, and people coming up kidnapped. Didn't just a lady just get kidnapped? I forget what she was. Her daughter was somebody, and she just got kidnapped. Nobody's talking about that shit. Old lady just got kidnapped up for ransom. They will leverage shit against you. What would you do to save your kid's life? I wouldn't condemn the world over my child. But what would you do? What lengths would you go to save your child's life, or to save a child's life, or to save a mom's life, your grandma's life? What would you give up to see your mom again? Stop putting dollar signs and put what people value. What do you value most in life, and what would you sacrifice to keep that or to help that? People will. You think these politicians won't? They do it for money. They'll do it for less. They'll do it for access, promotions. Juan Vargas, San Diego. We don't know who they got on payroll. Kristi Noem ass just got fired. Kristi Noem got fired yesterday. Do y'all know who Kristi Noem was? She was the lady dressing up in cosplay, wearing fire suits, wearing SWAT gear, wearing ICE gear. She was the lady talking on ICE, talking shit about immigrants all the time. And she was the face of ICE, face of Border Patrol. Murders have taken place under her belt. Her employees have murdered, unalived people in broad daylight. Shot in the back, shot in the head, in the back of the head, side of the head. They fired her yesterday. Trump fired her yesterday. Not because of the way she's handling shit, not because she looks like a goddamn clown, not because her Border Patrol or ICE is running amok, because she blamed Trump for a $200 million ad campaign that he agreed about. He agreed. She said, while she was being pressed, she said, oh no, Trump knew about it and he agreed to the $220 million, damn near $250 million. Basically a fifth to $250 million. That's why he fired her. Not because of life taken, not because you're doing a bad job, because you made me look bad. You made me look bad, so now you're done. That's who we're saying we want to have full control of what our children and our men and women in the military go fight wars for. While he's over here, I don't even want to say that, fellatioing Israel and listening to Bibi Netanyahu begging that for a pardon for him so he could concentrate on Iran. Jig is a war criminal fighting another war. How is it a war criminal? And all these countries have recognized him as a war criminal, and he's starting another war. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. It's so bad. It's so bad. We got it. Even don't fall for it either, you guys. It's so bad. We got the racist people that just have been shitting on black and brown people. Just shitting on black and brown people every chance they get. Every chance they get, they've been shitting on black and brown people. Now they talking about we all just need to come together because the country is going to shit. Now you feel the heat. Now you feel the pain. Now you feel what's going on that we've been telling your ass about. You know what? We all just need to come together. Let's all just come together and fight against this regime, this takeover in America. What was all that shit? I thought we wasn't worth it. You want to come together with people? I thought we wasn't worth it. I thought there was no value to black people. You were saying there was no value. All we do is kill and commit crimes. But when the shit hits the fan, now you say, hey man, let's come together. I thought we didn't have no value. I thought the brown people us brown and black people, we don't got no value. There's a bunch of rapists and criminals, right? But when you realize that you have no power and they think of you just the same way they think of us, now you calling to us. Come on, man. Let's come together. We got to figure this out together. We got to figure this shit out together now, you guys. Nah, just a hot second ago, you were saying, get us the fuck out of this country. Now you want us to come together and unify with you to help solidify your position in this country. The worst of the worst is doing it. Look at this shit. This chump, oh man, says our country is under hostile foreign occupation, calls for unity amongst blacks and whites, left, right, Muslim and Christians. I thought you was just shitting on Muslims. Thought you was just shitting on blacks. Country is under hostile foreign occupation. The country has been hostile to us forever. It's been hostile under any occupation. Internal occupation has been hostile. But it's just been nice for you. It's been cool for you.
As things get real. This is a very important message.
Oh, as things get real. They finally getting real for you. They've been real for us, chump.
And it has a lot to do with Elijah. We have to put all the differences aside. We really do. We have to put the differences aside.
We ain't got no differences, nigga. You need to put your differences aside. You need to put your accusations aside. You need to apologize for the shit you said before you can even beg and plead for us to come back to the table with your bitch ass.
Side, left and right, Republican, Democrat, Christian, Muslim, white, black, men, women. We have to put all that aside.
We have to put it aside.
And stand against the occupation. Let me put it very simply in terms everybody can understand. Our country is under a hostile occupation. That's what it is. Our government is occupied. Our government, our elites, all the institutions that control the country, the United States. Here's my message.
Don't nobody give a shit about your message, you piece of shit. The way you done talked and dragged us through the fucking streets. What? Oh, why he ain't saying? You ain't gonna say, come on, my niggas. You're not gonna say that no more? You know how you be playing, talking about my nigga. You ain't gonna say, come on, my niggas. We need to get together. We ain't forgot. Why you not saying nigga now?
Things get real. This is a very important message, and it has a lot to do with Elijah. We have to put all the differences aside. We really do.
I think he's talking to himself in the mirror. He must be talking to himself.
We have to put the differences aside. Occupied side, left and right nation. We are occupied by a hostile alien force, and they have so much control that they are able to send our sons and daughters, the bravest and best among us, to kill and die for their agenda. It has nothing to do with protecting America. It has nothing to do with defending the homeland.
Ain't nothing changed, buddy. It's been this way. Ain't shit changed.
Our interests, anything like that. Our sons and daughters, the bravest and best among them that volunteer and take up arms, are being sent to kill and die, to take life and give up their own lives for the agenda of this hostile occupying force of America.
You idiot. You goddog idiot. Ain't nothing changed. It's been the same. Only thing that is changing is your outlook on you need some help. Your people can't get it done. Your trolling online, your online trollers have no effect on what they want to do. Now your voice, you feel unheard. You finally feel unheard. We been unheard. They been ain't listening to us. You ain't listen to us. You don't listen to us. You just blame us for every goddamn thing wrong in the world. It's our fault. The blacks and the browns. You just finally feel like your voice is not heard. And now look who you calling to. Look who they always call to. Look who they always call to when they realize they ain't shit. Yeah, we've been telling you ain't shit. We've been telling you that they don't care about what you say. They just happy you on our ass. That you ain't focused on them. But now you realize your words ain't getting you nowhere. You realize that your hate and your ugly acting behavior is not progressing you. It's not promoting you. You're not being promoted into a different lane. Shit, it's not working. It got me this attention. It got me the attention I needed, but this has a ceiling. This hate shit has a ceiling. Hating on them has a ceiling. Let me now bring them into the fold. Don't fall for the tricks, y'all. Don't fall for the BS. Don't fall for the BS. Same with Candy O. Same with Candy O. They all. Last one left is Myron. I don't know when Myron's going to say something. Myron probably going to be like, oh, come on, blacks, we need y'all. They all are slowly coming back to the beginning. It worked out for you for so long. It hurt us for so long, but now you just want us to forget about it because you need us. That's that BS. That's the bullshit that I'm talking about. Myron's probably next. Who's next? Who's the next one? The Hodge twins? Candace Owens is already on it. I'm already seeing Tucker Carlson, and I'm like, damn, this fool's starting to say some shit that we've been saying. I was confused. I was like, dude, why are the Christians, are these whatever these Christians are, they call them evangelicals or whatever, the Marco Rubio's, the Senator Ted Cruz, all of them. Why do they all support? Why do we give so much money to Israel? Why do we give so much money to the people that say you're an evangelical Christian? And they say the opposite of Jesus. They can't stand Jesus. They don't recognize him at all. Heresy. But that's what you believe. You believe that that's your born again, second coming, gonna come and save the world. The common goal is between the two, between the Jews and between the Christians, is that temple has to be built. My bad. Did I miss some phone calls? My bad. That temple has to be built for prophecy to take place. They all believe in the same thing, that everything is going to come after that temple is built. Jews believe the Messiah is going to build the temple. Christians believe that Antichrist is going to walk through the temple, and that's going to bring Jesus back. But the one thing that they need is that temple to be built. Guess what's there right now? I think some Muslim mosque, like the third most important Muslim place in the world, is there. They're gonna have to get rid of that to put that temple up. They have to build the temple for prophecy to come through. One believes in the Messiah is going to build the temple. He's already here. He's going to build. Christians believe that Antichrist is going to walk in there, and that's where one world government and all that shit is going to be under one rule. And they trying to fulfill that prophecy, you guys. And it's generals who believe that shit. I'm not joking with y'all. It might sound crazy.
There's no reason why the miracle of the reestablishment of the temple on the Temple Mount is not possible.
Oh, somebody says it right there.
I don't know
Remember,
how it would
their
happen.
Messiah is our
You don't know
Antichrist.
how it would happen, but I know that it could happen.
What is that? That's the Secretary of War right now, overseeing the war.
Prior known as the Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Defense. Remember, they changed the title of that to Secretary of War. Who do you think you are? Ares, nigga? You think you the god of war?
Or with Iran that people fighting it are starting to say actually is about rebuilding this third temple. It's the same man. Okay, this is the point where you begin to think maybe we should have talked about this and its implications. And what are its implications? Religious war, global religious war. So the first heavily publicized move by the United States military and the Israeli military in this conflict was to kill the head of state of Iran, the 86-year-old Ayatollah Khomeini, who was replaced today by his son, who's apparently more anti-Western than he was.
Even
so
worse.
I guess, strictly speaking, that wasn't very
I don't want to
effective.
say worse, even stronger believer and more militant.
But if you take 3 steps back, and no one did because everyone's busy denouncing him as Hitler and the most evil man in the world, and we're so grateful he's dead. When was the last time the United States military, or the Israeli, working in conjunction with the Israeli military, killed the head of a world religion? Is that wise?
There's no reason why the miracle of the reestablishment of the temple on the Temple
This dude has Nazi symbolism, Aryan symbolism tattoos on him.
Mount is not possible.
Masonry handshakes.
I don't know how it would happen. You don't know how it would happen, but I know that it could happen.
Y'all, that shit is crazy. This is the Secretary of War. Excuse my French. I misspoke. I was about to say defense. Secretary of War. Yes, well, I've heard of the Crusades. Yes. Dogma. Have I watched the movie Dogma? I haven't watched the movie Dogma. I watched that movie with my dad as a kid and probably didn't really understand. Was that with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon? I got to watch that again. I got to watch Dogma again. I'm going to bring that up. The angels and shit. Yeah, I got to watch Dogma. I got to watch that again. But we're sitting in the middle of some shit. You can no longer turn your blind eye and say, it's not for me. That's just what they doing. Nah, man. No. Shit's getting real. And if you're not paying attention and if you're not focused, you're just going to be just agreeing with the agree. Okay, there's nothing I can do. So you better pray against this shit. But it's written and it has to happen. And they trying to make it happen faster as possible. They trying to make it happen as fast as possible. Someone said the Great Christian Muslim War. I don't know about the Christian Muslim War because the Muslims believe Jesus is the second coming too. They don't believe he's the son of God. They don't believe Jesus is God, but they believe that he is coming back too. They believe that Allah is going to send Jesus, the prophet, back. Just as we think he's coming back. I don't know about the great Christian and Muslim war. I know about the Israel trying to, because it has to say everybody will be against Israel. Israel has to piss everybody off. They got to piss the whole world off. The whole world has to be against them. Guess what? The whole world is against the United States and Israel right now. I feel bad. Some of these followers that aren't Zionists, that don't even support Israel, that don't even align with thoughts of what Israel are. They're part of the religion. They don't even understand what is going on. They held hostage by their religion, the controllers of their religion. I seen Jews burning the Israeli flag, not in agreement with it. They are trying to hyperdrive this prophecy. Let's get this shit moving. That shit, that religion and politics and shit, that shit is dangerous. Where does that work? Where does that shit work? When the church is running politics, when does that work? Shit, wasn't that when the Crusades was happening? When church was running shit? Because then you can scapegoat motherfuckers. When you use religion as the ruler of the land and then as the laws, you could just scapegoat people. Ah, is a witch. She's a witch. Burn her at the stakes. Scientist. Oh, he's a Satanist. He's the devil. Nigga is studying science, trying to figure out shit. They will scapegoat you to anybody that they think is powerful or learning or taking the word from them, taking the word out of their hand. You are a threat against them. You're a threat. Basically, God also in Dogma, basically God casted Matt Damon and Ben Affleck out. They were both angels, but to get back into church, they have to cut their wings off and walk into the church. It's pretty crazy and funny, low-key. Oh man. I remember that shit, but I forget who were they fighting though? Who was their main adversary? I know it was the devil or whatever, but who were they fighting? Was it a demon? Who was it? Damn it, I gotta see. What would I say if I want the Dogma breakdown? Dogface, what would I put in the search if I want like a breakdown of Dogma, like the plot of Dogma? No, not the plot of Dogma. Damn, my brain. Stupid Rios, stupid Tio Rios. Dogma movie breakdown. I'm just because I ain't got no better words. Okay. Dogma is a satirical fantasy comedy written and directed by Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith is pretty dope. I remember all the shit he did. Their success, he's the Jay and Silent Bob guy. Their success would invalidate, okay. Two banished angels, Loki, Matt Damon, Bartleby, Ben Affleck, who attempt to exploit a church loophole to re-enter heaven. Their success would invalidate God's infallibility, destroying existence. A motley crew, including the last Scion and prophets, Jay and Silent Bob, must stop them. Oh, shit. Damn. That's way deeper than what I remember. Yeah, I shouldn't have watched it as a kid. Loki and Bartleby stuck in Wisconsin learned from, that's who it was, Azrael, Jason Lee, that passing through a blessed archway at a New Jersey church during its centennial jubilee will grant them re-entry to heaven. The stakes, because the angels were cast out by God, were re-entering heaven, would prove God wrong, causing the fabric of reality to unravel. The film explores the difference between faith and dogma, criticizing rigid religious adherence while promoting belief in God. Damn, that's a little deeper than what I thought. Definition of dogma. Dogma is a principle, belief, or set of doctrines laid down by an authority, such as a church, government, or group, that is considered undeniably true and accepted without question. Dogma. Oh yeah, I gotta watch that movie again. I didn't even really realize what it was about. Shit. That's definitely worth a rewatch. They trying to exploit a loophole in church to prove these angels is trying to prove God wrong. Oh shoot, George Carlin was in there. Do y'all remember Azrael? Do y'all remember what character name was Azrael? This is a Ghetto Cafe question. Another question for y'all. Do y'all remember a character named Azrael? I probably shouldn't be saying that name out loud too many times. At the end, all they really wanted was God's love. Yeah, they say angels are jealous of humans because we have choice, and God loves us unconditionally. That's one of the things. At the end, they all really wanted was the love of God. I think that what everybody just wants, like God, just love me. He does. But question: what character's name was Azrael? He was an X-Men? Okay. Who was he as an X-Men? He was in the X-Men cartoon? Oh, yeah. No, that was not Azrael. That was Azazel. That was Azazel. Isaac Reyes, let's go. Gargamel's cat. Gargamel's cat's name was Azrael. The cat that was hunting the Smurfs, his name was Azrael. 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 We were watching cartoons as a kid, and but even though the cat was a villain, we watching shows, the Smurfs, where Gargamel is cooking up potions, cooking up shit. Gargamel was a warlock, I think. What was Gargamel a warlock? What was he? Okay, he was a evil wizard. He was a wizard, which isn't a wizard a warlock? A male, wait, I don't know. The medieval image of wizard witch comes from the pagan druid who commuted with the gods. For that, he might have used some hallucinogenic substances, some of which produce very realistic images. Gargamel is established as an evil wizard or sorcerer in the Smurfs franchise, not a witch. While often depicted as an incompetent sorcerer rather than a witch, he relies on potions and spells from his grimoires to capture Smurfs. He is sometimes desperate alchemist obsessed with turning Smurfs into gold or eating them. What is grimoires? Dude, this is the cartoons we was watching. This is the shit we was watching. A grimoire is a traditional textbook of magic containing instructions for creating amulets, performing rituals, and invoking supernatural entities like spirits or demons. Meaning grammar. Originated from the old French word grammar, grammar, Meaning grammar. These books served as manuals for practitioners of magic throughout history. They often include spells, herbal lore, occult symbols. The popular historic examples include the Lesser Key of Solomon, oh yeah, and the Grand Grimoire. Damn, you guys, we always be going into like a little rabbit hole. I want to see some more pictures of them. There's no other pictures. Yeah. Just think about the shit that we used to look at as kids on the regular. They was normalizing shit. The predictive programming shit. Is that what that is? Is that? I thought there was more pictures. There's a picture of him holding that book. God damn it. Why are they not showing? Pissing me off. Well, there it is. There's a picture of him with his grimoire. What else was we watching as kids? Hollywood is theirs. Hollywood is theirs. What were the Smurfs to Gargamel? Like, really, like, what was that shit? What was that about? It was about these Smurfs, these little blue people. What were the Smurfs supposed to? Oh, shit. Gargamel was a Catholic monk. Remember his haircut and outfit? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What was the meaning of the Smurfs? Like, what was the deeper meaning without me having to do a deep dive? Does anybody in the Ghetto Cafe know? Go ahead, put me up on game. Put me up on game. I don't even know how we got here. Oh, because we were talking about Dogma. And then Jason's lead character in Dogma's name was Azrael. But we're talking about the temple and them having to fulfill that prophecy. And me wondering, why is America giving all this money to them? Why is America giving all this money to Israel? Oh shit. So that they can fuck with everybody. They giving this money so that they can fuck with everybody. So they can piss everybody off. Why did they give them the state? And what the fuck? Also, god dang it, I'm cussing too much. Y'all, I'm sorry. Cursing way too much. Cursing way too much. Let me say this because I'll forget to say it. So the Smurfs were kids. Let me say this before I get. How are the two young, like, I don't know if we're the two youngest countries. How are the two youngest established country and state the one causing all the havoc and telling all these other countries that's been around for thousands of years what to do and how they should operate? Why are you in control of everything that happens? Why should shit have to go through you? We the babies. We the evil babies. So y'all saying that the Smurfs were kids. Yeah, that's sick. Smurf conspiracy. Damn, we on our files this morning. I'd just be too interested in this shit. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm supposed to be on some positive, love your neighbor type shit.
You thought the Smurfs were just happy-go-lucky blue gnomes singing la 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 through the forest. Think again. Behind those beady eyes and white hats lies a rabbit hole so twisted it makes Alice in Wonderland look like a college pamphlet. Buckle up, because what you're about to uncover will make you look at those tiny blue forest dwellers with a whole new level of suspicion. From medieval experiments to suspicious slang and some deeply unsettling symbolism, the Smurfs might be one of pop culture's weirdest open secrets. Before Peyo doodled a single mushroom house, legend tells of a 14th century alchemist named Pierre Smurf. Yes, really, who tried to turn lead into gold and accidentally birthed a forest of tiny blue beings instead. Because why not? That's medieval science for you. Oops, tried to make gold, summoned tiny blue homunculi instead. My bad. Supposedly, these creatures were animated from
Wait, I gotta hear that again. I'm sorry.
The Smurfs might be one of pop culture's weirdest open secrets. Before Peyo doodled a single mushroom house, legend tells of a 14th century alchemist named Pierre Smurf. Yes, really, who tried to turn lead into gold and accidentally birthed a forest of tiny blue beings instead. Because why not? That's medieval science for you. Oops, tried to make gold, summoned tiny blue homunculi instead. My bad. Supposedly,
Just because my brain, guys, just help me. What was the name of the little thing in the cartoon where he made the girl spin the gold? Rumpelstiltskin. Who the fuck was Rumpelstiltskin? What was Rumpelstiltskin? Just the Smurfs made me think of him. But he had magic powers and all kind of shit.
these creatures were animated from botanical tinctures, animal bones, and just a sprinkle of 14th century forbidden knowledge. Historians argue Pierre Smurf may have never existed, but hey, so did vampires once. The idea of failed mini-creatures fleeing into the woods and forming their own weird commune sounds exactly like something medieval Europe would casually sweep under the plague rug. Fast forward to post-World War II Belgium and the Netherlands. The port cities were knee-deep in a street problem. During this time, the Dutch term smurfen popped up in underground circles. It allegedly referred to altered states of mind, either as code for being dazed or for being blue-lipped, glassy-eyed look of people chasing a high. Then, right in the middle of this chaos comes Belgian artist Peyo publishing the first Smurf comics in 1958. Coincidence? Maybe. But consider this, the Smurfs live in isolation, avoiding the outside world. They wear white hats, like powdered wigs or maybe headgear for secret experiments. Papa Smurf wears red, like a bold marker of leadership in a hidden society. The Smurfs were a metaphor for
So were they evading religion, trying to conjure up the stuff that they were conjuring? Were they the magicians? Were they the were they the ones trying to figure out shit? Were they the Illuminati, the Masons, or whatever, the secret society trying to figure out shit, hiding in science, hiding in secret societies, using science because they were being hunted down and killed for experimenting and shit?
covert little cubs with secret habits. And it explains a lot about how chill and giggly they are all the time. Before becoming your Saturday morning faves, the Smurfs were kind of the worst. In Peyo's early comic series, Johann and Peewit, the Stroomps were introduced as petty, selfish, blue-skinned forest gremlins who argued over everything from soup to sitting arrangements. The early Shrooms were nasty, combative, distrustful. It wasn't until later that Peyo rebranded them as cooperative, cutesy, borderline utopian garden gnomes.
Shit.
In other words, a total personality transplant. In their earliest comic incarnations, the Smurfs weren't innocent mushroom farming villagers. They were hard-drinking, chain-smoking, vice-ridden chaos goblins. Gambling? Tobacco use? Papa Smurf himself was no better. He had anger issues and could be kind of a tyrant. Eventually, all this debauchery was scrubbed clean to make the Smurfs suitable for
How did we get here, you guys? Hey, how the fuck did we get here? And I cursed again. God dog it. Let me stop talking.
For Saturday morning cartoons, but the roots, they're still rotting under that mushroom billet. If you've ever wondered why there's only one female Smurf, it's because she was designed that way, literally. In the original 1966 comic, Gargamel, the villainous wizard,
sugar and spice, but nothing nice. A dram of crocodile tears, a peck of bird brain, the tip of a otter's tongue, half a pack of lies, white, of course, the slyness of a cat, and the vanity of a peacock, the chatter of a magpie, the guile of a vixen, and the disposition of a shrew, and of course, the hardest stone for her heart. Lord have mercy. That's the concoction that they use to build the female Smurf. I'm not trying to say that explains a lot of. I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to do that. Did Gargamel make some? Never mind. Sugar and spice, but nothing nice. A dram of crocodile tears, a peck of bird brain, a tip of a otter's tongue, half a pack of lies, white, of course, the slyness of a cat, the vanity of a peacock, the chatter of a magpie, the guile of a vixen, and the disposition of a shrew, and of course, the hardest stone for the heart.
with strong, musty incense and conspiracy board energy, created Smurfette as a charming saboteur to stir up the Smurf community. He gave her heels, birdie lashes, long flowing hair, and enough drama to power a soap opera. Smurfette's mission? Infiltrate and sow chaos through irresistible charisma. Eventually, Papa Smurf used his magical scientific whatever to make her a real Smurf. Here's where it gets real creepy. Many cultural critics have pointed
Dude, I could do a deep dive.
out that Smurf Village operates like a strangely uniform society. Every Smurf looks the same, dresses the same, and shares a hive-mind moral code. Gargamel, meanwhile, is hook-nosed, greedy, obsessed with gold, lives on the outskirts of society. If you studied European art and literature, the character design feels uncomfortably close to some very old, very harmful stereotypes. So were the Smurfs just a weird, psychedelic social commentary? Let's recap. Possibly born from...
It wasn't the Smurfs. It was Gargamel. Those of you pointing fingers.
strange medieval rituals connected to post-war underground slang, originally wild and addicted to chaos.
Stop disrespecting people's hoods,
Used
man.
as metaphors for identity, conformity, and overly idealized gender roles, constantly rebranded to match the times. It's kind of genius if you think about it. The Smurfs have morphed over decades to reflect the vibe of each generation: Cold War anxiety, suburban gender dynamics, then counterculture movements, purity ideals, and pop consumerism. What started as tiny blue trolls in a comic evolved into a billion-dollar franchise wearing the mask of innocence.
Trolls,
They're the
gremlins.
sugar-coated mystery we didn't ask for, but absolutely brought plushies of.
Wavy Carter, don't play around, man. Don't play that game. Wavy Carter, man, don't play that game, man. You know what's going on. Don't play around. That is said, oh, man. Guys are wrong. You guys are wrong. Wrong. I like it. I like it this way. I like it like this. I like it like this.
Maybe the real Smurf was inside us all along. Whether you believe these theories or just want to protect your childhood memories, one thing is clear. The Smurfs were never just Smurfs. They were mirrors, twisted blue-tinted mirrors, reflecting the hopes, fears, and absurdities of the world around them. And as weird as their origins may be, maybe that's why we love them. Just don't eat any mushrooms you find in the forest. You never know when one...
And then the mushroom thing is kind of crazy too. You guys, this is shit we was looking at as kids. These motherfuckers is, dang it. Ohio ties, I'm blaming you. I'm blaming Ohio ties. Ohio ties got me cussing and stuff. Dogface, Ohio ties. 7:30 JB and best NDB. I'm blaming it on y'all. Y'all got me cursing in the morning, man. Y'all got me doing all this. But if you think about it, let's think about it. The Smurfs are supposed to be trolls, gremlins. No, they did call them gremlins. The AI called them gremlins, goblins, trolls. But that made me think of Rumpelstiltskin and all these stories that they had us listening to and reading and telling each other all these crazy things. All these crazy things that were so like far-fetched or whatever, they were planting seeds. That's like that predictive programming stuff, y'all. It's like a reoccurring theme that we keep talking about is the predictive programming. And what best way to use predictive programming than cartoons on Saturday morning for the children? Violent cartoons, the Tom and Jerry's, the Wile E. Coyote, what was the dude with the beard and the guns? Yosemite Sam, Elmer Fudd. And then sprinkle in little stuff like that. Like little potions and wizards and Smurfs and this. And then that made me think of the movie Gremlins. But Rumpelstiltskin was a cold mug, stealing babies. Did not know parents didn't question that. Like, cause right now, parents in the ghetto cafe. Think about some of the stories and childhood stories and fairy tales and this and that and things that the kids, I don't know if it's Snow White, the Disney stuff, like where the prince comes and saves the lady who's poisoned by a witch and that. And the girl locked away with her hair all long and all kinds of stuff. Imagine right now reading stories to your kids and you're reading it. How did our parents just gloss over that shit? Like, this ain't good. This is cool to read to our kids. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine to read. All kind of demonology shit. They talking about rap music and hip hop, like shit. Y'all are bedtime stories. London Bridge falling down song, ashes, we all fall down. This is about the plague and the. We was under attack as children. And our parents was just, yeah, that's cool, that's fine. No big deal. What other stuff, if I just named a few, that was just shit that I was just naming, like the violence of all the things. Pepe Le Pew. I think they had to take Pepe Le Pew out of cartoons. I think they had to take him out of the rotation. The skunk who was always stalking and harassing the female skunk. We just watched this shit as kids like, oh, she got away again. Oh, man, let Pepe get her one more. Let him just get a chance. Let him get a chance. That dude's a monster. Y'all go ahead and share some shit in the chat that you think. What up, brother Jumbe? Brother Jumbe in the building. Y'all make a list. Y'all tell me some things that spark our light, turn on the light. Like, oh shit, we was doing this. We was watching this. We was singing this and singing that. Yep. Silent War, ring and ring around the roses. Basically was saying that they put the roses under their nose because of the smell of the dead bodies from the plague. We see all the shit, but we see all the shit as parents now, as adults now. How did our parents not see that? I'm not blaming them. I'm not trying to shit on our parents. Maybe they wasn't even paying attention. They was trying to watch their soaps and shit. They just trying to have a good time also. Just about everything has a hidden meaning, is what Dogface saying. But also conversation. I tell people this all the time. Every conversation on some small level is a battle. One person is trying to get a point across. One person's trying to tell you something that they want you to believe. Everything at some point is like trying to convey a message. Conversation is conveying a message, but like real deep level shit, E.T., Gremlins, Poltergeist. Think about the movies in the 80s. This is why I say the 80s was like the realest era. What up, Alberto, Denver, Colorado's correspondent checking in. The 80s music, movies was real. You guys want to get demonetized this morning? Let's get demonetized this morning. Come on, man. Send them some super chats, please. Super chats. We're going to get demonetized. Let's go ahead and get demonetized. It'll make it worth it if you guys do support and send in some super chats. But let's go. Let's get demonetized by one of the greatest of the greatest that we're going to get demonetized by. '90s, no, '80s, 7:30. JB, I'm mad at you because you got me cussing this morning. I told you I'm blaming you. Everything. '80s though, '80s, Star Wars, Indiana Jones. Start thinking about all of the movies in the '80s. Labyrinth, Never Ending Story. Like, we just gonna do an '80s. I wish we could do an '80s rewatch party. Watch all these shits, and then you know why it would be good to do a recap, a rewatch, because we'll get to see what shaped you guys probably not from the '80s. I'm old. I'm from the '80s. I'm an '80s baby. Then I'll get to see like what shaped and shifted some of my thoughts, because that's what those shits do. But let's get demonetized. Let's go ahead and get demonetized. Oh, you can't put the lyrics up. I want to do. Oh no, lyrics. Okay, it's English and big ass head out the way. And let me. Uh-oh. See, hold on. Here we go. He already murdered it. Like, he already did it. Like, just that first is realer than what anybody's talking about nowadays. Let's see. No music like that. We are maybe 3 bars into this song, and he dropped more shit than any of these motherfuckers all together in music right now. In the first fucking, I don't know. I wish I was a music person. 2 bars, 3 bars, 4 bars. I don't fucking know. And I'm cussing again. God dog it 730 JB. In case y'all missed it. Just in case y'all missed it. Will me, thrill me, you could never kill me. Jesus. Jesus. I love when like the Caribbean, like women be calling out Jesus, African women. Jesus. Jesus' name. Jesus. Jesus. Back it up a little bit. Let's back it up a little bit. If y'all ain't putting two and two together, right now, throw the brother in jail. What? Black man, black male, throw the brother in jail. What? What? Jesus. Jesus. I'm going to call him Jesus. Oh, he said that? Do you know he said that? I got to turn that up because it keeps going in and out. Did y'all know he said that? And it's a reason why he said that. In the Ghetto Cafe, drop it in there. Let people know why he said Roosevelt. Roosevelt. Now, did he really say that? I don't know if he really said that. And maybe this video is just adding some shit in there. Did he say that? I need to hear it because I don't know how that got on. It's not about Olodum, though. Opaque. Take opaque. Opaque. Okay, opaque AU. Okay, opaque Australia. Opaque, my bad. Opaque Australia. They try to bash this dude. And you've seen what was the kid's name? Carter. What was his name? Aaron Carter? What's his name? Aaron Carter? Let me see if that's who I'm talking about. Aaron Carter.
Michael said that his biggest regret was settling that first lawsuit. Remember that one boy?
Now listen to this. I have to tell you this.
Okay.
So after I left the party, I get back to the Sheraton Hotel at Universal. There's 4 FBI agents waiting for me in the hotel room. And I looked over at my mom and I was like, "Are you serious, Mom?" I was like, "What is going on here? Why are you letting this happen?" And she goes, "Well, I think something happened. I think something." I'm like, "Really? That man did nothing but be hospitable, kind, loving, giving. What the fuck is this?" And I looked at my mom, I go, "Are you really trying to go at Michael and use me for a money grab? Are y'all crazy?" I said, "What you think I'm gonna do? Tell you that Michael did something bad so that we can sue him for money?" That's sad, man. This life can be sad if you let it.
Yeah.
It could be really lonely and really sad if you let it.
Michael.
Thank you. Uh-oh. I know, almost time to take Zay. Okay, she's ready? Okay. Love you. Okay, love you, Sink. Bye. Did you get your coffee? Oh, okay. All right. I gotta go. I gotta go take my daughter to school. I'm out of here. But just a little something for you guys. Thank you, Love My Life, for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. You guys have no idea how much the super chats mean and how much they help. They really, really do. Let me see viewer activity. So I got a super chat from Top Shelf, just off the strength of a Top Shelf podcast. Tone gave me a $5 super chat. Love My Life gave me a $19.99 super chat talking about let's get demonetized. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know what I mean? $25 for what? I started at like $5.30. That's pretty good. I appreciate that. I appreciate that for real. It helps it make sense. It helps it justify the cause. Thank you guys, and especially when I know I'm gonna get demonetized or whatever, it helps a lot. You guys have no idea. JB, Love My Life, OPEC, 007, Opaque. My bad. Alex the Large is in the building. What up, Alex? ZG, Dogface, everybody. Sunshine Baby was in here. Smartino, I see you. Thank you guys. I'm out of here. I gotta take my daughter to school. My wife already called and let me know it's time. I might hop back up in here when I get back. I'm just about to start streaming. I don't care what's going on with everybody else streaming. I'm just gonna stream. It could be 15 people here. I'm still gonna be streaming, talking about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. You guys have a good one. Go out there, be blessed. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the live chat. You guys leaving messages and making impact and being engaging. Thank you for engaging with me. Thank you for spending the morning with me. Don't go out there and be no Gargamel and Azrael, and don't be no Smurf either. We out, man. Y'all have a good one.
Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with RIos, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with RIos, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.